Hello, 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 hello. One sec. Just sending this link over to Twitter, and then we will get going. Start campaign, and I'm gonna go for ultraviolence. Okay. So yes, rip and tear until it is done. So you walk eternally through the shadow realms, standing against evil where all others falter. May your thirst for retribution never quench. May the blood on your sword never dry. May we never need you again. Corrects entry 717. Rage. Brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until 'tis done. Hey, Flob. You are not being tricked. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. So I thought I'd go for a little bit of nostalgia. Not OG Doom, but the start of the remakes.
We have to contain this.
We have to contain this. My Praetor suit. And you can see right there, that's where the tether was. And by the way, also, why did they change the live thing on your what? On your PP, like I used to use that to know if I'm tricked or not. And now the red, it isn't there anymore? I don't know. I have no idea. It's not there? Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion.
That's weird.
Until the Resup satellite is brought back online.
But you're right. I'm not seeing it either.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
In a way that benefits us both. You was on sale some time ago? Yep. I mean, I've had it for a while. And I've definitely played through and beaten it. But yeah. I just thought that this was kind of that's kind of appropriate. But yeah, I don't know if that's what it is. But you know that I read the chat. All you have to do is just ask. I'll always answer if I'm actually alive. I follow another YouTuber and people had some issues, had similar issues. He'd put out some premieres, and some people would be like, "Hey, is this a premiere or is this live?" And it was genuine to begin with, but then it was funny enough that the chat just started trolling the YouTuber. Even when they knew that it was live, they'd be asking, and he'd be like, "Yes, I'm live."
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
And last time you played this, you stopped when you got to hell? Okay. The funny thing is that about a half year ago, I decided to replay this, and I realized that I hadn't actually beaten it, and I was like, wait, what? I mean, you already kind of do. I mean, I don't mind it. I just think it's funny. And by the way, I have this set for ultraviolence. The one sign above Hurtly Plenty, which is the default.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
I'm just that good. The timing and everything. I'm just that good. Yep. You're a little predictable, but really, it's mostly just that I'm that good. This is all pre-planned.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
That makes it a little bit better. You see, it's the timing that's really hard, because you do typically come on and say that and ask if you're being tricked or not. So I know you're going to say that, but it's knowing when to say it. That's the really hard. That's the hard part. Because I gotta time it right. And this is also according to script. So yeah.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place.
He would ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten
Out of hand now. But it was worth the risk. I assure you. You know what? Did you know I was going to buy a waffle iron thingy at some point pretty soon? Well, you see, I've got this guy called Ozzy, who likes to live in people's walls and eat their insulation. I sent him over to your place. It's not too long ago, and had him listening in. So yeah, I knew about the waffle iron thing. I go to extreme lengths to try to trick you. Very extreme lengths, apparently. But, well, if you're in my walls, then you know about what I'm doing with Ozzy. And having Ozzy go into your walls. Okay, what is place? I actually do not... If that is not a typo, I don't know what that means. What that word is. If it just means place, then I get it, obviously. And this really... Oh dear Lord, no. I'm happily married to somebody else. Okay, just typo. I'm not used to a typo putting umlauts over something. That's why I wasn't sure. I already got I've already gotten a token. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. But yeah, and I have to go through a lot of effort to make sure to completely trick you. Oh, okay, I see. I just know the keyboard in America, and so a lot of times what I'm reading things, I'll go, oh yeah, I know exactly how that typo happened. Because I actually know exactly how that goes. Hey, Ozzy. So, I was just telling Bob about how you're in his walls, and that's how I'm able to trick him so well. What's the good news? Is he out? I'm hoping so. You got a doctor's appointment in a few weeks. Okay, for what? You're getting therapy. That is awesome. Good. I am so glad to hear that. You're on the wait list for diagnosis for neurodivergence? Awesome. Dude, you deserve it. Very happy for you. Very happy for you. And hi, Evo. You doing good? Gotta go ask my dad how much coke he's had to make sure. Wait, what? I got to go to ask my dad how much coke he's had to make sure there's enough left for me. What the hell? I don't think that's what he means. I'm also assuming that he's joking. You saved life this weekend? That's awesome. You won't confirm which coke you're referring to. Your friend's dog? Oh, okay, cool. I will take a closer look at the chat after I'm done with this fight. Or die. Die works too. Self-control. Good. You saved the neighbor's child from falling out of your window. Hey, dude. Good. And Yivo, I'm glad you saved your friend's dog. There's Coke left for you. Enjoy the caffeine. I'm just going to assume for the friendliness of this. Hey, no, both are good, dude. Both are good. Both are very good. Yeah, Cap. I mean, you were talking about the stimulants in it, right? You saved them by restraining yourself. Do you mean that you saved them by deciding not to defenestrate them? Yep, I called it. There's only 330 milliliters left of the caffeine. I see. I may pull this back from ultraviolence just back down to hurt me plenty. Just cuz. I mean, I'll... I mean, he's talking about Coca-Cola. Come on. So, 330 milligrams of Coca-Cola isn't all that much. Ow. Also, your eating disorder turned out to be a good thing. How is it turning into a good thing? I used to eat whatever I want to whenever I want, but now since I forced myself to eat, still don't eat a lot. I basically don't snack, dude. It is not healthier. I'm sorry, it is not. No, dude, you need more than what you're eating. You've told us all what your BMI is. We know that you are not eating enough. I am not going to let up on that. You are not eating enough, and we know this. You are justifying something that is not justifiable. That doesn't mean that does not mean you should pig out. But I have a client who does the same thing. She talks about being worried about being fat, and no. It doesn't matter if what you do eat is healthier. You don't eat enough. Those are two separate issues, dude. As opposed to a bunch of sugar shit. Good. So the little you put into your system is better. That is good. Now, put more of the good stuff into your system. Okay. Okay, you understand that you still need to eat more. That is my point. That is my point, dude. As long as you actually understand they still need to eat more, then we're okay. I thought you were saying that you thought you were actually being healthy by that. Yeah. And 15k cal on a good day? That's fine. I think, wait a sec, 1500. Yeah. I need to look into it, but yeah. I'm just saying, eat good, eat healthy, but also, but also eat enough. Those are two different metrics. And what I'm worried about is that you are eating healthy, but you're not eating enough. Your body tells you that you're full before you are. Your stomach probably has shrunk, though, so easing into eating more. Yeah. If you haven't been eating enough, then your stomach it gets to the point where it doesn't, where it says you're full before you are, because Evo's right. If you've been eating too much, then and if you've been eating too much, the same thing goes on the other side. So yeah. Average person needs 2,000. Yeah. Eating enough really is important. A bad day, about 800. Really bad day, you warm upset about 400 to 500, and that's the problem. And it seems to me that you've been having a lot of the bad days. 1,500 isn't bad if that's actually what you regularly have, but you've been having a lot of days, which I think probably count as what you're saying the bad day is. And back to killing shit. And so, if you're having a lot of those bad days, that really brings it down. Especially if you're, if the regular amount that you've been having is a little bit lower than what is considered good. Then you need to ask yourself what the average is, not just what your best days on it are. You need to ask yourself what it's like when on average, because that's what your body is really getting, not just what's on your best days. You see? You should make 1,500 be a bad day, yeah. And looking, a bad day is about 800. A really bad day is 400 or 500. It implies you once ate too little and tried to go to the bathroom, fell down, passed out for a few seconds, and broke your drying rack. Oosh. Yeah. Eating well is important. 36 hours clean. Good. I missed that. I didn't see that in there. Ozzy, good. 36 hours clean. Day and a half. That is awesome. Honestly, I am more concerned about Oh, you mean clean of the cutting than the rest? But I am still ill saying that you need to eat more. You need those calories, dude. You do. Your boyfriend might be out soon. Haven't got any news, but it's been like 18 days. Yeah. That's why when you're saying, Ian, that they had good news, I was hoping that that's what it was. But yeah. Good luck. His boyfriend got hospitalized for an eating disorder, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure that Ozzy said it was for an eating disorder, which is a little bit funny considering. I mean, not funny, but funny considering what we're lecturing him on. Okay, yeah. Considering that we're lecturing Ozzy about needing to eat more. Yeah. Ozzy can't actually. But okay, I'm going to save Ozzy the need to explain what the problem is. After his boyfriend went to the hospital for it, they did the thing where they took away all phones and communication and stuff like that. So Ozzy has been going through the last 18 days without any communication with his boyfriend. And he has been having trouble with that. And the biggest thing that I've been trying to point out to Ozzy is that he needs to keep himself well so that when his boyfriend comes out of the hospital that he's there for him. Yeah. Maybe I'll end up in the same hospital. Even if you do, you're not going to see. You're not going to see them. They're not going to. But yeah, you're saying joking. And frankly, at this point, if you did that, you might end up going in and then be in there when he comes out. And you don't want that. You really don't want that. I mean, how would that make him feel? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Keep yourself safe and healthy for him. That's pretty much exactly what I've been saying. Yep. And Ozzy has mentioned that his boyfriend is not the most stable in the world. So if he got out and Ozzy wasn't there for him, I'm not sure how that would go. And I don't know anything about his boyfriend other than what Ozzy's told me. But I can't imagine that would be good. And I got a toy! Yay! Combat shotgun model. Blue guy. And once again, I would like to say to everybody, thank you for being here. This was kind of a spur of the moment stream, so yeah. Access granted. I've got a free grenade. Yeah. He has autism, and this might sound weird, but it's so fucking cute to watch him nerd out about Oh, dinosaurs or something. Yeah, that that doesn't sound weird. I'm pretty sure my wife feels the same way when I decide to nerd out about random shit. And you can't wait to hear his voice again? Good. Remember that. That's part of what I keep trying to whack home at you. That you need to keep in mind that you will hear his voice again. You just need to be patient, which can be hard. Yep. Exactly, Plob. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Sometimes the feelings are less are less of longing and more of excitement now. Good. That sounds like a good thing, I think. Junk. Beat his head into the wall. I was doing ultraviolence. I brought it back to hurt me plenty because, I was getting killed a decent amount, and while streaming, that is not my favorite thing. When I'm not streaming, I don't mind that so much, but I get kind of annoyed when that happens while I'm streaming. Auto map station. I kind of see Doom 2016 as much closer to the original Doom games than than Doom Eternal or Dark Ages, because it feels much more like you're going through the levels than the other ones do. Your summer holiday will start by the end of the week. Awesome. Then I will try to ramp up my abilities to trick you. Just saying. Not having to listen to the annoying teachers. You gotta wait till July 19th, though. Ah. Yeah, it sounds like Ozzy has to wait. You only get 5 weeks off? Ouch. They gotta make some plan to edit and Amelia or whatever thingy. Okay. By the way, in Mega Man Battle Network, with the second game, which is what I'm on right now, they're on summer vacation as well. So yeah. Ah, crap. I love when it, what, yeah, I hear you there, Evo. Probably just go take a few pics like swans or ducks, stuff. I don't care if they're young, as long as it's not something that's... Yeah, I keep on talking about younglings, Evo. I've been talking about younglings for a while, haven't I? You've heard me. Unks? Okay. When you say unks, do you mean uncle? Is that what you're trying to say? Kaboom! Yeah, I've learned that I am old. We've got a lot of younglings here. It's fine. I'm pretty sure they know how old I am. In case you guys don't know, I'm 46. So yeah. I don't really mind. Unk is a slang for old person that... Oh, okay. I'm older than your dad. Jeez. Well, Unk, that's why I figured Uncle meant. Jeez. I'm 46. I didn't say 47. But yes, I am 46. Come on. I have never hidden that, dude. My 20s? Jeez. No. I've been a gamer since I've been like 8. I've been gaming for longer than most of you have been alive. It's the most. I am one of those guys who played Pong when it went around when it came out. It's okay, Pleb. I don't care how old you are. I'm happy that you're here. And by the way, in real life, most people tend to at least take 10 years off of my actual age. Most people assume that I'm in my 30s at most. LCL TS Pimo URS. Do I need to run that through something, Ozzy? Jeez. You're barely old enough to reveal your age on the internet without being bad. I get that. For anybody who is going to be re at me, I play games, I talk, I say shit. I don't and I don't care about what you guys' ages are, but I also try not to be an asshole. Dude's out here being like your mom's age. Jeez. I mean, okay. I mean, what do you want to say? What do you want me to say to that? At least your dad's older than me. That translates to, I can't lie, this shit pisses me off and your S is not Shakespeare. What? But worst part is, I've heard somebody say that letter spam unironically on TikTok. Okay. Hi, Nihilus, how you doing? We have younglings in the chat, just so you know. They're making a point of the fact that they are younglings, so that's why I'm mentioning it. Doom: The Dark Ages is really fun. I don't know. Is the original Doom an M-rated game? Again, I don't really care. But, okay. Yes, with all the demon killing. I mean, I suppose it's mature for the violence. But it's not for any of the stuff. I wouldn't let my 12-year-old niece watch Dragon Age Origins. So, yeah. You see, that's the thing. I don't care about the violence and the demon guts. If they're here for me playing something tits and ass, that might be an issue, but I don't play those games. Right now, I think that Plub and Ozzy are trying to use Zoomer terms to make me feel They call me Unc and stuff, which I was like, oh, does that mean like uncle? And they're like, no, it doesn't mean uncle, it just means old. And I'm like, okay. What is DDLC? And you saying that at this moment in time makes me think I probably shouldn't. That's my guess right now. Because if you're saying that right now, that sounds like it's something that could get me in trouble. Oh, Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know about that. That's something that I think I'd be more interested in playing in on my own. I've done Ancient Gods 1. I did not finish finish Ancient Gods 2. One was pretty good. Two was a bit easier on UV than one, but you think one had a higher level design. Okay. Two went a bit overboard with the Slayer gates or their equivalent. Okay. Okay, could I ask you guys to not go out of your way to say things I'm not going to understand? I don't care if you use the stuff that you would just normally say, but I have a feeling that you're going out of your way at this moment in time. Not just feeling, I know you are. Well, if it's funny for me to just not know and then not respond, that's okay. Yes, it's annoying. Especially because I prefer to actually respond to my chat. And if you guys are going to actually make it so I don't understand what you're saying, do you realize that means I'm not going to respond? I mean, that's one of the things that people talk about, that they like what I do. That I actually that I actually respond to chat. But if you're making it so that I can't understand you, yeah, I think one might. I don't think that he actually kicked it at me, but he was in the same area. To be fair, I do get the joke that you're making. You guys go into it like that. That was funny. I just kind of felt like you were just making the joke last a bit longer than it was comfortable. That's all. And I'm not sure if they could actually kick the barrel at you. I think the model just hit the barrel. I was recently playing the original Doom stuff and on my Switch, and they were kicking my ass by me not having detonated the barrels that was next to me, and that's when they hurt me the most, because their fire would hit the barrels, and then that's what would kill me. That is what killed me the most. What's that? That was literally just letter spam. See why the pistol was cut from Eternal. Yeah. I like the pistol, but yeah. In Doom Eternal, one of the things I did miss was having the pistol. Mods, Pregnant Reactus guy. Right, but I'm talking more like the demons going out of their way to use those attacks against you. And Hell Knight picks one up and throws his lair. Yeah, I have never seen them do that, and that would be kind of awesome. Scary, but awesome. It would give you so much more reason to use them, to use the barrels before they're used against you. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of awesome. No, I did not play it on Game Pass. My computer would not be able to handle it. It would short circuit. I'm not sure any game is worth the price tag of the $70, but if any game is, I would say that it is kind of. The problem is that I did not get anywhere near as much game time out of it as I did out of something like Doom Eternal. Doom the Dark Ages was a lot shorter than I was expecting. That is my biggest problem with it. Gameplay wise, great game. But I expected a lot more game time out of it than I got out of it for $70. Yeah, they may be planning for DLC for Dark Ages, but are they intending to ask you to pay for it? That's the thing. And after they ask you to pay for it, and we're talking $100 game versus whatever they charge for you for Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal lasted me for a long time. Oh, the OG Doom back in the day. That great game. I played it when it came out too, Evo. I grabbed Stalker a few days before it came out, and I thought it was worth it, even with the bugs. That was still $60. What I will say is that I didn't see bugs or anything like that with Doom the Dark Ages. They, as far as I'm concerned, they unlike so many others, released a finished product. They did release a finished product. It was not bug ridden. I didn't come across a ton of bugs. It was a good game. My only complaint against it is that it wasn't long enough. But that is not but that is not something that I am actually actively going after them for. The game was great. If you have the $70, I'd say it's worth it more. It is much more worth it than most other games games that are on the market right now.
Welcome to the UAC.
That is what I would say.
221 accident-free days.
I don't regret having gotten it. I think that might be the best way that I could put that. I don't regret having gotten it.
The UAC is committed to excellence. That's why we implemented a 7-day work week. Now you can achieve greatness alongside your coworkers every day. Let's never stop achieving.
I believe it. Yes, I believe so. It's known as id Software, but I believe that Bethesda has them.
Accident-free days.
Big ones I want and probably will wait for the summer sale on Steam are for Doom, Avowed, and Indiana Jones. Cool. It did the game Bethesda published it? Okay, right. Bethesda own games are unfinished, unpolished on launch. Yeah. Oh no, but it is they did Rage. I don't know Rage. And by the way, I'd like to say thanks to everyone who's here. Definitely appreciate it. Oh, I believe that it was with Bethesda. I just don't know the game. I don't know the game.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the
Graphics pop on everything I've played. Okay.
That when completed will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Challenges. Twofer. Kill 2 of the possessed with 1 trigger pull from a shotgun. Okay. Variety is the spice of death. Perform 5 different glory kills on the possessed. And quite the explorer. Find 3 secrets. Okay. Variety is the spice of death.
All entrances not operational. Main power offline. All entrances
There you go.
not operational.
Rawr, rawr, rawr.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
I'm hearing a lot of rawr. And look how strong this ass lunch is.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Ned, I need you to know how bad the graphics pop in Rage is. Textures unload when you look away from them. Oh God! Instantly. Oh, I thought that was on my end. I'm playing Quake. Okay. I've got 4 out of 5 of the glory kills needed.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Reset power. Verified.
Main power online.
Minimum.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal.
The hell portal. The demons.
True. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be
You'll be the first.
You
will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in become the new order that created for us. Starting now. Okay. Okay. I'll get back in just a moment, okay? I have not left you. I have not left you. I had to go to the bathroom. That's all that happened. Ah, nope, I did not. No leaving you.
Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this
It will be your final moments in this world.
the demons? My sisters and
Lies, slander.
they create for us.
Bunk, bunk. Variety is the spice of death. Weapon upgrade point gained. Yeah! And I do hope that you guys are still here. But no, I did not leave you. I did not leave you.
In this world. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You would proceed along just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Starting now. Hello. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, monk.
Especially now. And what will be your final human sacrifices?
There's something to be said about upgrading the charge, about upgrading this. I don't know. It's all
My
true.
sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be alongside them just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Starting now. Better bomb.
I believe you must. Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the help, the demons. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will proceed alongside them just as I will in what will become the new world they create for us. Starting now.
And that probably would have been perfect for hitting for killing two things with one shotgun blast. Nah.
I believe you must. Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world?
Come on.
The human sacrifices. The demons.
Yeah. Really? Another thing here is that I remember this particular area.
Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Dang it.
A seat alongside them, just as I will. The new world they create for us. Start.
Chunk.
And what will be your final moments in this world? My sisters and brothers, be thankful.
Good ear. You just hammered? Okay. That's fine. So, do our younglings know what hammered means? I only joke because they were saying the things that we're like, what? But yeah, I have not left you.
Especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the moments. The human.
You never know.
My sisters and
I mean, that's what they seem to be telling us, that we are that old. So, yeah.
just as I will. The new world they create for us. Start now.
I don't know. Eh. Watch me not be all that concerned, Ozzy. Kaboom. Kaboomy boomy.
Demonic presence at unsafe level.
I kind of assumed. Kaboom. The oldest fuck, but chill nonetheless. Yeah. And then people wonder why I talk about younglings. But I'm going to take that as a positive.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Because honestly,
Lockdown
that
disengaged.
that is how I prefer to see myself as. But still, meh. I am curious about what exactly Kevin means. Like, where does that come from? I'm curious. I could Google it or ask Rock or whatever. I could do that, but I have a source right here. So, what does it mean to be a Kevin? Where does that come? Where does it come from?